Hey everybody, welcome to Speed Gaming After Dark. At least on the West Coast where I'm at. We got a Link to the Past Randomizer League Season 3. Team Kappa versus the Immortals. The clowniest of clowns, Gammachuu versus King Clown himself, Julloninja. I'm Fear Agent. Joining me tonight is Moogle Charm. Moogle, how you doing, bud?
I'm doing good. I am excited for this race. How about you?
I'm nervous about this race. Let's just say. Team Kappa, we don't have the points there, but I think we are 5-4. And I think the Immortals are like a game or two behind. So this is a really important game for Team Kappa. Let's see if I can pull up their records really quick.
Yeah, I was doing the same thing.
5-4 for Team Kappa, 3-6 for the Immortals. Team Kappa's 4th place right now in the division, and top three make the playoffs. So Team Kappa doesn't have any room to give.
No, this is definitely an important one. And like you said, the King Clown himself, Julloninja, going up against your boy Gammachuu. This is an important one for sure.
Yeah, very important, and I'm worried about clownage. So we believe that it's an entrance seed based off the scroll in the beginning, and we see that they are starting with a sword. So this might be standard entrance. I'm not sure. We'll see here.
And it's not Randomizer.
Yeah, no Randomizer. We're playing mystery. So this week we get to figure out what's going on. We don't know the things that we can deduce from their starting screen was like a sword, and some of the things we can figure out along the way. But we're going to need to see the sign to figure out the goal. And we are starting. Not standard, regular open. Start with the red meringue. And at least no maps are shuffled, as we see 3 crystals in the light world, with the 5-6 being over at Eastern.
Yeah, and both runners starting doing it Uncle.
Yeah, and this is standard for Gamma. I think Jula might be doing it because he knows that Gamma Uncle routes. I'm not sure what Jula does. We do see that it is entrance.
Yeah, and forgetting that he had a sword because he carried that sign the entire way to kill that guard.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so buckle in. This could be a while. We do have a vanilla Uncle, though. So there's two different entrance shuffles that it can be. It can be either simple or crossed. And I'm pretty sure that it's not simple because the entrance to Hyrule Castle there wasn't one of the simple dungeon requirements. So, and we got an early cape as well. All right, so bombs to start out with. No cash. Let's see where the Sinks pushes out. Oh, right in that Kakariko. This is really nice.
Yeah, that's a great spot for it.
Yeah, and having bombs equipped means that you can just immediately go check the back. Gamma decides to waste one. Does get ether, 10 arrows, and $50. All right, so buckle up because this is gonna be a while. I'm not sure if they changed it so that you can actually read the signs as a bunny or not. So hope for that moon pearl to be early.
Okay, and so now with Sanctuary being in Kakariko, I think you're just going to see Gamma start to just farm through all these doors.
Yeah, 100%.
See what he can find. Yep.
And almost a vanilla blind set. So nice start. Good thing he still has that one bomb left over. Didn't waste them all. And we're already on Master Sword.
This is too easy.
It's way too easy. They're going to have money. I haven't seen
a green 20 yet. What's going on here?
I know. They're... chat's bringing something interesting up. I hope that the runners have been paying attention this week. With entrance, you can actually have 0 crystal fast cannon. So
Yeah,
in
it's a very
theory,
small chance. I believe 2% only. But
I
yep.
mean, we've seen it. In theory, I like this. He actually summoned the guard to see what his stun prize was. That was pretty smart. I actually have to give it to Gamma for once. Talking to the old lady. Okay, there's some of that clownage that we were expecting from both of our runners, as you see them talk to the old lady.
Yeah.
All right, so there's the back of desert. I hope someone's paying attention to all this because there's no way I'm going to be able to track it all. As I was saying, they could, with their equipment, if they find a fire source, beat Ganon at this point if it's zero crystal fast Ganon. Like you said, the likelihood is pretty low, but you never know.
Yeah, and until they actually find out what the goal is, and if they find Ganon first, you may see them drop a number of times if they're able to pick up crystals before actually finding out that goal.
I see Gamma actually taking the Super Bunny exit here. This is a one-way. We'll get information on where it connects to. I think he's doing this because the Sank is in Kakariko. It's such a good place for Sank to be that you can actually check connectors early and still just save and quit and be in Kakariko. So don't mind this. Gonna get 2 checks. We do see the well is locked by a hammer.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. A few checks there that they're going to need a hammer for. But, oh, the rupee game. So this is actually going to be nice. Jullo will be able to farm up some more rupees here, and that'll help him throughout the seed.
Yeah, I actually like him doing this real quick. Doesn't have bomb money. Or did have bomb money, but not much else. So having money early in this mode is never bad. And that is an interesting connector because that puts us right on top of a bumper ledge there. So we already have Dark World access. Let's see how much bunny walking Gamma wants to do here. I can't imagine it will be a lot. And there's desert. I'm surprised he saved and quit. I actually probably would have bunny revived, checked that middle chest, and then maybe checked one of the other exits.
Death Warp?
Yeah, it's a little surprising that he didn't. Yeah, he die and then revive as a bunny in the dungeon. So, all right, both of them.
Yeah, maybe Gamma's just trying to prioritize figuring out where certain places are at this point before starting to do any dungeon diving.
I mean, that's true. He did steal the desert key though, so we saw both him and Jullo do that.
Yeah.
So you die, save and continue. You could check desert, and that's 3 checks in desert. And if it's all trash, you could just reset and not have to worry about it. But that's I'm doing that from the safety of this booth, not playing. So
yeah, Gamma going up to check the mushroom spot.
Gosh, the clownage is ridiculous.
Finding Ganon in Lost Woods.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. I want him to just jump down and see if it's zero fast Ganon. I don't think he will, but I hope he does.
He should. I mean, it's so close to Sanctuary. There's no reason not to.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. It's oh my gosh. It's
so they're talking to everybody. There we go.
Apparently. Ganon's in a really nice spot though. All right, so we've got the Lost Woods and Lumberjack. We're going to see if we need to kill Agra for this. Just a heart container, so the answer to that question is no.
Yeah, so far they haven't found too much, but having that Master Sword is definitely making things easier.
Yeah, for sure. All right, we see the Smiths there in the Lumberjack house. And that's basically what we're just gonna be checking every entrance to find stuff at this point. Welcome to entrance. Can't check the cave entrance there. No glove yet. Be able to check what's in sync, and then we might see Houlihan as well. Come on, Jullo, drop down. All right, $50 just on the lumberjack ledge there. All right, what do we got? And Gamma knows that it's not gaining, so it's safe to drop down, though it's not going to be anything because we've seen the well. I don't think he checked that one yet. That is the magic bat there, though. And he is going to Houlihan here.
And now setting up a Houlihan.
So a little bit more efficient way to farm up some money. Jullo doing his part to talk to the NPCs as well.
Yeah, so far Jullo basically following in Gamma's steps at this point. Nothing to see on his end except for an ether.
Why did we agree to commentate this? This is ridiculous.
I have no idea.
All right. We see another connector there in the witch's hut. Take a look at the Highland Island, just $20 there. Ooh, and mini
another good find here with mini Moldorm Cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, really that's nice. 2 of our five chests.
Yeah, for sure.
With blindside earlier.
A rather lackluster.
All the safeties there.
Yeah, I mean, those it's fine. Having hearts and stuff is fine, but pretty lackluster, I gotta say. And the way it's looking, I'm not sure. I think in entrance, it's either key sanity or no key sanity. There's no like small key shuffle or map cuff shuffle. So key sanity is off.
Yep.
So they do have the magic for bat at some point. We'll see if they ever remember to go check that. It is kind of out of the way. And we've got the brothers connector here. And the clowning continues.
And Gamma not checking the connector, just talking to the brother and leaving.
Yeah, he might come back. You might come back. This is the Invitational League. I want to remind everybody. After this week, maybe they might get relegated, but you never know. Oh, Thieves Town with Samaria in it is pretty nice. Now, with it being no key sanity, he is going to be able to full clear this dungeon. Well, excuse me, not full clear. He won't be able to check the big chest without the hammer, but
the big key chest or the big chest, yeah.
Yes, the big chest, the actual big chest, the chest that is large. All right.
Yeah, and so with that cape, he's probably gonna do that.
Yeah, I mean, he's got Master Sword and a glove. Oh man, that's super nice.
That's a nice Thieves Town. The cane and the glove.
Yeah, pretty required. I'm surprised Gamma's not clearing out all of Thieves of the Kakariko area. Like he's going everywhere else but Kakariko. That's the end of what was that, Spectacle Rock. He's gonna go check
heading over
a
to
potion
the
shop.
witch's hut.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's possible he turns in that magic bat check because that was here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that was right next to it. So probably what we're gonna see if he at least marked it. Oh my god. All right. And it looks like he is gonna go turn that in.
Yeah, I mean, coming over here, it's a smart thing to do. But to your point, it is a little odd that he seems to be doing all these checks that are out of the way before plowing
Right.
through
At least,
density.
yeah, I understand like taking some of the connectors because, you know, Kakariko, or the Sank start is in Kakariko, but not finishing up Kakariko seems just a little suspect. All right, so there's 50 bucks from the bat. Let's see where Gamma starts from here. Still from, okay, no, Sanctuary. Okay, so I imagine he'll be checking Thieves Town pretty soon. I don't think we've seen much in the back of Thieves Town. It was all stacked in the front.
Yep. I'm not sure if we've gotten all our items yet.
Yeah, I was just about to say the same thing. I'm not sure. Someone in chat is paying attention though, and compass or map is in the big chest, so they will be done with Thieves Town. That is good.
On Gamma, almost forgetting to talk to the person there next to the bomb hut, and finds Mimic Cave.
All right, so we know we saw the end of that connector though, so there's no reason for a Gamma to actually check that out. And that's crystal number 1 for Jullo. The question remains, when is someone going to drop down to Ganon? They still do need a fire source, but maybe that's when we'll see them drop down, when they have a fire source. Ooh, and Hera.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, wow, Jullo finding his second dungeon already. I was going to say, yeah, I mean, it does make sense to wait for a fire source, but I suppose that getting that knowledge of whether or not Ganon can be quote unquote beaten with that sword is pretty important.
I mean, you know, they waited. It's fire locked, so no fire source for us here, at least. And no hook shot to Hera pot either, so get there, look at their 20 bucks and run. And we found Mario.
Hey,
now
Jullo didn't talk to him though.
I was about to say, what does Mario say? I've never talked to Mario, so
he almost forgot, but
all right, so 10 arrows on the race game. Where's Jullo gonna head from here? I actually kind of like Jullo's routing through this a little bit better than Gamma's so far. I feel like he
didn't take any connectors, did he?
I don't think so. So we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm quite sure we did not see the Dark World on his side.
That's right. That was what was the Super Bunny connector. The problem was it took you on the wrong side of the Dark World, so not able to check the goal from there.
Right.
All right. So this is
that is
check.
a good Dark World connector. I would imagine they're gonna. No, we did not yet. Bumper Cave.
Oh, that's yeah. What, he's got the cape.
He's not taking connectors
to check that one out. Yeah, that's true.
I guess you can't talk to him until you turn in the
I guess
lunchbox.
so.
He should have read the sign at least.
I'm guessing he didn't talk to that guy because he didn't want to spend his money. That should have been a requirement too in this clown of a game. All right, so just ferries on the desert side. Is he tempted to take some connectors? No, he's not.
No, heading over
He's
to.
gonna keep checking.
Yeah, he's gonna check Hylia Island. There's a couple entrances over there probably. But yeah, I think given the way that he's routing this so far, I wouldn't expect him to take any connect. Well, never mind.
Spoke just a little too soon, maybe. He found one that he really liked.
Because I know there were a couple over here, so. And he's taking a connector that takes a while to get through. I suppose it is close to Link's house, so maybe that's why he's.
I mean, so is the dam, and you actually have the cape for it.
Yeah.
So that's
yeah.
I don't know.
He
man.
hasn't gone down to Mini Moldorm yet though, so maybe he'll do it on the way out. I don't know.
And Kimmy pointing out you can go back though, but that's in theory you can go back. You never know where you're going to come out. So that's one of the dangers of taking these connectors. All right, so Jullo going to get his powder and his hearts here.
There's a bottle in here too.
Oh, right, with blue goo, so that's nice.
So yeah, at this point, just retracing everyone's steps, although I do wonder if Jullo will end up being tempted to take that connector that's in Saha's hut.
Yeah, possible. I'm trying to think what we haven't seen. We haven't seen like the Ice Rod Cave area, the light shopping world, shopping mall, I guess, whatever it's called. And then there's a couple connectors that we haven't seen as well. And then we do have logical access to the dark world through, though we have to bunny walk. You know, not something that anyone really wants to do. Jullo's actually going to take the brother's connector. Let's. Oh, geez. And now that I think about it, I think maybe they were required their stupid little agreement to do this game, and that's why Jullo did it at the time. I don't know.
Well, I think Gamma's doing it to get over 500 rupees.
Yeah, possibly. I just, yeah, I imagine the worst. The hookshot cave is actually another connector that we've got.
Yeah, and Jullo taking both of them.
God, this is killing me.
This and the.
I hope everyone enjoys Gammachuu and Julloninja in the Invitational while it lasts. All right, we do have a connector to Village of Outcasts. All right, so the hookshot cave does.
I'm sorry, but I just can't stop smiling.
I'm glad one of us is. The hookshot connector takes us to Village of Outcasts, so that's good information. And Gamma sees
but
the
no
other
different
connector
than the other connector that we saw earlier that takes you to the vanilla bumper cave exit.
Mm-hmm. So Gamma actually is going to use this connector to get over to the eastern area, and we'll be able to check that hookshot cave. He might actually want to continue on bunny walking a little bit more. We'll see.
And is this when Jullo does his laps?
Yeah, I think he already did those laps.
Or okay, all right.
But he hasn't done this yet, so this is going to take him to the top of bumper ledge there.
This will take him to Dark World, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Another connector. Or is this the one that we saw before?
Yeah, we've seen all these connectors now.
Got it. Okay, this is the one I missed. I was watching Jullo at the time, or Gamma at the time. Meyer. So we've already seen Meyer, Swamp, the back of Desert, Hera, and we finished Thieves Town. So that's actually pretty good for 25 minutes in.
Yeah, we're going to be getting some new information here from Gamma, because I don't think we've seen this entrance, the mini Moldworm Cave entrance.
Yeah, nobody's been down to South Shore yet.
At the waterfall ferry, not given much. All right, let's see if Jullo actually wants to bunny walk here in Desert. He does. He's going to go.
He needs to die first.
Yeah, I was wondering what he was doing there. So if you've never seen this or you haven't played Entrance, this is a pretty common occurrence. Not in logic, but you can kill yourself and will revive, not in bunny form when you don't have the Moon Pearl. And you're able to do everything that normal Link Sprite could do. Ooh, and there's the big key on the torch there. So the boots are required for Desert. And we found a connector, or the one of the Turtle Rock entrances, the left entrance. It's funny that they stole the key to Desert, considering that it's not Key Sanity.
Yeah, I guess because they checked the map early on, and they should have picked up on the fact that it wasn't Key Sanity. Yeah. But I could see, playing cross keys a lot. It's probably one of their habits.
Yeah, for sure. You're definitely doing things that you normally wouldn't do. All right, so the last item in Desert is either in the big chest, which is locked by boots, or on Land Molus, which is also locked by boots. So key for a key there in the lava chest. And this route will actually allow Gamma to get to the front of Turtle Rock as well. Oh, did we just see the other exit for Desert? I missed it.
Yeah, it was Mimic Cave, I believe. On Death Mountain.
Okay.
Oh, and the front entrance to Desert leads to the Vanilla Hera entrance. So this will be good for Jullo. He'll be able to parse through a ton of entrances up here.
Yeah, this is really good.
Looks like he found the old man.
What is Gamma doing?
Just death warping to go back to the front. Because
Oh.
so Turtle Rock was in the Light World shopping mall.
Oh, the front entrance?
Yeah, it should have been the right. Yep, there we go. So
Yeah,
he's
but
gonna
he
check
could
a
have.
couple of these while he's out here.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, were you expecting him to check the front, like the front
Yeah.
exit of Turtle
Yeah, I
Rock?
thought he might. Yeah,
Gotcha.
I thought he might exit that way. Spiral cave, and I think we saw the end of this. Maybe I'm wrong.
I can't remember at this point. Jullo doing his part in talking to the broccoli.
Fun. Fun. Oh, and they found the other bow.
And
Interesting.
the other bow.
Wow.
So for those of you wondering,
here we are. Sign.
Oh, a goal.
Oh,
7 crystals.
That's a little disappointing.
And
Oh, and a fire rod. Oh, spicy. This is spicy. Now, here's the real kicker is it fast Ganon or not? Because you won't know that until you drop down again and after you have your 7 crystals. We see the book on Graveyard Ledge. Where was that? Oh, that's in Death Mountain. Okay. How did Desert is how he got here. So Gammon needs to make his way to Desert.
The front of Desert.
But to get there, you got to get the connector. You got to do Super Bunny again. Oh, and this is interesting. With that fire rod in hand, fully in logic, Gamma's going to go finish off Hera. Oh, and did we just find Paradox Cave for Jullo's side? This could be huge.
Yeah, I didn't quite catch where this was, but this is another 7 checks for Jullo. So this will be good.
Man, these big caves have been trash so far. Can it redeem itself with the last chest? Kind of. Both of them getting fire sources. That's hilarious. And both of them getting bows in different spots. So. Gamma setting up for a death warp. Does get his big key. We see one of the entrances in the potion shop near Catfish. That would be good for Jullo if he had the Moon Pearl, but basically stuck there. And both of them have been in the Dark World, but neither have checked the maps yet, so we don't know what our pendant and crystal layout in the Dark World is. Just $20 there on Desert Ledge. We are going to look at the Desert Left connector. Oh, and that is Spec Rock.
And yep.
We know that's trash.
Okay, so we've seen all 3 Spec Rock entrances, right?
We sure have. And
Jullo putting that
with
book
that book,
checking Desert right away.
Yeah.
Finding Agate Tower.
A fully in logic Agate Tower.
And
no reason to do it though. Yeah.
That could have been his access to the pyramid to go check the goal.
Yeah, but with all the connectors still available to, there's a lot of stuff that he hasn't checked. It would be such a trek for that.
For sure.
And that is Crystal.
I was making
number
the
2.
comment because I wouldn't put past Jullo to do that.
Yeah, just to clown it up. All right, so where's Gamma going to head from here? We see Jullo going to retrace some of Gamma steps. I think Gamma might actually do some retracing of what we've seen Jullo do, and that's go dam left.
Which was nothing, except the dam was a connector, so we'll see if Gamma takes it.
That's right. Yeah. Jullo didn't want to take this connector for some reason. It's like the one connector he chose not to take.
Neither did Gamma. Right.
I want to ask these guys how they decide which connectors to take at which times, because I can't find a rhyme or a reason to when they choose the connector they choose.
Yeah, I mean, you're a more accomplished cross keys runner than I am for sure. Do you tend to stick to a specific strategy? Like, do you just kind of go in saying, I'm not doing any connectors, or the other way around, where if I see a connector, I'm going through it?
The first thing I do is I ask myself, what would Lin do? That's the first thing I do. I say, and I think, would Lin take this connector? And if Lin would take that connector, then I'd take that connector. Honestly, it's like I guess it just depends on where. Like the Kakariko stuff, right? It's a little bit more free to take some of those Kakariko connectors because you had to start right in Kakariko. I understand what Gamma was doing here. He wanted to get all these like desert checks checked off really quick before he comes back to the dam, as we see he's doing now, because it is so close to Link's house. Jullo about to pull his silvers. And he's going to get his goal too. And his fire rod.
Yep.
So this is actually working out really well for Jullo. We do see the other side of Death Mountain here in the dark hype cave. And I just have to look away right now.
At least Gamma's showing some frustration at this clowning by throwing his boomerang at these people.
Chat informed me. I just assumed Jullo would read the text, but apparently he didn't read it. Now, that's not a huge deal because it is 7 crystals. But if it was something less than 7 crystals, it would have been pretty bad for Jullo.
Well, yeah, and at this point, like he could have access to kill
theory.
Ganon.
Yeah.
With the lamp, fire rod, master sword, silvers, like it'd be actually relatively easy for him if it was available.
Yeah, you know what's interesting is I don't think either one of these guys read the mystery weights. So they don't. In the league, normally in the league, we didn't do anything in seasons past under 3 crystals for Ganon. But there's been some advancements with mystery that Cynic has implemented. And, now we have sub weights and entrance and Triforce Hunt and the regular game are all sub weighted differently. So they might not realize that 0 crystal fast Ganon is an option.
Yeah, and shout outs to Cynic. I was reading through the list of subweights the other day, and it's pretty expansive. You can literally customize.
Yeah, it's insane.
Basically,
the amount of work that.
Where you can turn on.
Yeah. No, the amount of work that Cynic has done is just incredible. So Hobo just given $20 there. He didn't set up a death warp like Gamma did, so he is going to have to walk out, which is a bit slower. And are you playing this week? Did you play this week yet, Moogle?
I'm playing on Friday. I'm going up against Brewers fan JP.
Oh, what are you hoping for?
I don't know. I don't know if I should be hoping for something more vanilla or something that's just like the clowniest of clown
yeah.
modes.
Sorry to interrupt you, but Gamma just sequence broke his Moon Pearl in the dam. That is huge.
No, definitely worth interrupting. That's like you said, that's huge because not only does it get him that Moon Pearl, but it finds him the entrance to the dam. So as soon as he gets those flippers, he can jump into swamp as well.
That's right.
I mean, he won't be able to get very far yet, but just being able, sometimes this entrance has eluded me, and it just makes the seed so much harder when you can't find the dam entrance, when you can't find the top of Bumper Cave, for instance. Some of those connectors are always painful.
Yeah, for sure. So the big question here now is, where are those flippers?
I mean, we've seen a lot so far. I feel like it's like they'd have to bunny walk to find them at this point, because what we really haven't seen is them go through all of those village checks, all the way down to the there's the house by the dig game. You know, there's a couple of those places that they haven't been in the Dark World yet.
Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. If anybody's ever talked about Team Kappa being lucky, let's bring it up right now. Because Gamma just found an out of logic Moon Pearl and an in logic mirror, and those things are huge. Huge.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think, what have we seen that the mirror can help with at this point?
I mean, the mirror can do a lot of things. So the thing that immediately comes to mind is, I think what Gamma's doing right here is this takes him to the top of Bumper Ledge, which you can mirror, and then Bumper Cave. Exactly. Yep. Oh, and Jullo going to check right now. He's thinking I might be able to kill Ganon. Let's do it.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess reading that sign would have helped Jullo in this case. He didn't know he couldn't read it, but yeah, Gamma going to check Bumper Cave. The other check that it puts into logic is Cave 45 at this point.
But the fact that he was able to sequence break that Moon Pearl is really big.
Yep.
Because it's going to allow him, oh man, Ice Rod Cave. Are these going to be the flippers? Oh, I got excited. Just a heart.
Yeah, we haven't seen Dark Death Mountain yet. So we can't, or the East Dark Death Mountain. So, okay, so Skull Woods, Turtle Rock, and Ice Palace are your pendants, with Pod being the other 5-6.
Okay, so that means we are Boots, Flippers, Hookshot from Go Mode. I think we saw Maya, right?
We did see Meyer. Yeah, we have the cane for that.
Oh, the hammer. We still need the hammer, yeah. Because Pod is a crystal. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so there's still a couple items here that we need. But we're only 42 minutes in. That's not a ton of stuff, and that's the difference between like just cross world entrance and key sanity and cross keys. Because keys, you got to find everything, so they tend to run a bit longer.
Right. Sorry, I giggled a little bit there with
yeah, I know.
Jullo powdering the green electric. At least the stuff that Gam is doing isn't a time sink, right?
Yeah, that's true. That is true. So for the Immortals and Julloninja, you're hoping that you see a fake flipper to Zora, but also a stop into the upgrade ferry to get his Moon Pearl.
So first he's going to check this connector, which if I remember wasn't that important.
Yep, this makes sense.
Oh, and chat bringing up a good point. We do need boots because the big key was on the torch and desert.
Yep. All right, Dark Sank. Saha. Nice. That's one that you see often, though not in non-key sanity modes. Red Mail and Tempered Sword for the luckiest of luckers.
I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed. They've gotten all this equipment. It's not key sanity.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Chicken Hut for Jullo. And there is the Quake. Now remember, all of this stuff for Gamba is not technically logic yet. But that's not going to stop him from doing it. You're going to route this as efficiently as you can with a Moon Pearl and the mirror in hand. So
yeah, definitely. It'll be interesting to see though if he's been able to deduce where those flippers could potentially be. Because like I said, we saw a ton of those light world entrances, right? So there were only a handful in the dark world that he could have jumped into to find them.
He is,
although I guess technically they'd have to be a connector, right?
Yeah, I believe so. All right, so let's see how friendly Skull Woods is today. And it is nice and vanilla, so friendly enough. And the old man is up on Death Mountain, so that's nice. But the mirror might not be required for the flippers, but you know we'll find out for sure soon enough. And there's Ice Palace. How much of Ice Palace does Julloninja want to do? You see him debating it. He's got a glove.
Oh,
and he's got a glove. He's got Samaria. Yeah, no hammer. But it doesn't mean the hammer's not here. Now he is going to Icebreaker, and he could get locked out like immediately. So he is hoping for a key in one of the first two chests that he's going to check. I mean, flippers or the hammer, something big here could swing things in Jullo's favor. It's kind of what he needs at this point, because he is a bit behind with Gamma getting both the mirror and the Moon Pearl when he did. The back of Skull Woods takes us to nothing. Gamma is going to go see if there's an NPC back here, though, because of course he is.
Right.
And there is a small key, so he is going to be able to... he is going to be able to continue on in the dungeon.
Yeah, I was going to say, having that fire rod helping here, because this is another check that can get very isolated early on if you don't have that fire rod and you're clearing out Skull Woods.
And Jullo having a bit of trouble getting down those stairs, or up, or wherever it was. Down.
Yeah, no hook shot, no boots makes that pretty tough sometimes.
So that's the second item there. So can do one more check in Ice Tea Room. Is it going to be here, Moogle? We're going to have Hammer and Ice Palace?
No, there's no chance. It's probably just a piece of heart or something.
Did find the potion shop, but no mushroom yet. All right, moment of truth. Iced tea. It is the map. Unfortunate.
Just a map.
So last item in Ice Palace is either in the H room or on Vidi, though it is a pendant. So
Cold stare.
ooh, pod.
Ooh, pod.
So there's two things I can tell you about pod.
Village, right?
Yeah, there's two things I can tell you about pod. We're not going to find the flippers here. Or the one thing, we're not going to find flippers here. The hammer could be here though.
Yeah, there's a whole host of things that can be here except for those flippers.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think because they potentially would need to go through the dark world to bunny walk to get those flippers somewhere in the light world, they're looking for a connector, I think.
Yeah.
Jullo making the play. So Turtle Rock was here. I can't remember.
Right. Yeah, I'll see if he wants to actually
what
take
else he'd
the
be
front
doing in this area.
There was 3 connectors here, I believe. All right, so we've seen 2 of the 4 required keys in pod here so far.
And Jullo going to check the lava chest, hoping for flippers there, potentially.
Yeah, we've seen all the way up to chain chomps. So there's a shovel. Okay.
Yep.
No, actually, we saw all the way to the first front chest. But with Fire Rod, actually, Jullo can actually check all 3 checks here in the front. Oh man, if this is flippers, this would be really huge.
Yeah, I don't see Gamma coming back here for a while, given all what he has access to at this point. And not just that, but he made his way all the way to the front.
Mm-hmm.
Already.
He sure did, yeah.
And so far, nothing of note out of pod except for that shovel.
And Jullo is continuing on, so I imagine he's going to check the fire rod lock side.
Yeah, and at this point, he's probably going to check to see where that front entrance goes.
Yeah,
I don't see why he wouldn't. Forgetting he has hook shot. Let's see how long he goes.
Oh man, he went a long way. That was the worst way to go.
At least he didn't spam his fire rod and have to go fill up his magic.
Yeah, it's true.
But he does have enough fire rod shots to get through it. Gamma making his way through the dark maze nicely.
Yeah, that is one of his strong suits. Gamma is good at dark rooms. If I could say at least one,
right?
Yeah, if I could say at least one positive thing about Gamma. So nothing of note here in pod, and nothing on the right side for Jullo here in Turtle Rock. So he is going to check the front though.
Yeah, given what he has left, he's pretty low on checks. So totally makes sense.
Oh man, that's unfortunate for Jullo because he doesn't
Yeah,
have the mirror there.
the mirror.
That would have been the perfect spot to have the mirror, which just stinks.
Heading back south again. I wonder if this is a fake flipper. No, it's not.
I don't think he's checked. It is a fake flipper, just not the one that we're thinking of.
Yeah.
All right,
But he's
here's the
going to
back
take
of
this to Zora
Skullwoods.
more than likely, right?
I think so. The question is, does he stop off in the upgrade fairy cave first? Because he may just get the mirror and start doing Dark World stuff. I think that was the second item out of Skullwoods, and with Skullwoods being a pendant and Gamma knowing the goal, realizes I don't have to go kill. I don't have to kill Mafia. Oh, he is. He's just taking this to Zora, so this might be a really late pearl for Jullo.
You know, it'd be funny if he takes this mirror, goes back through Turtle Rock just to go to that one.
Oh,
exit.
right. Yeah, I don't think so because he has, with that mirror, oh, he doesn't have the hammer. Never mind. I was thinking that he could
Yeah,
drop down.
it would be great if he takes this. Well, I was going to say, I think it'd be great if he takes this mirror and then exits the Zora area to go, to take that portal, but that's quite a ways to walk.
Yeah.
So does Gamma have to go through the maze to talk to the other guy?
You think he should.
Right?
So is Jullo happy or upset about that mirror? Because there's reasons for both, honestly.
Would you be happy about that mirror? Getting it at the 55-minute mark?
Yeah, I'd be pretty disappointed in getting the mirror that late.
Yeah, given it's been in Logic since the beginning. They got that glove early on. And Jullo, going back down here, is this the fake flipper that we wanted before?
Yeah, this would be huge.
Or is this Turtle Rock?
Oh man, I think it might be Turtle Rock. Which is such a long trek. Come on, Jullo, stop where you're at. Turn around. Oh no, I thought possibly it would have been.
Yeah, because I mean the mirror, like I said, it doesn't open up much outside of cave 45, and then to your point, the bumper cave one earlier that Gamma had used.
Yeah, where are these flippers? Okay, so he hasn't checked Spiral. This makes sense. No, wait, he has checked Spiral.
No, he did. He got his silvers from here. Yeah.
Where does this take us though?
I think this takes him to the Dark World.
Oh, is this the pyramid? This is the pyramid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this makes sense. Okay, yeah, I like this. He'll be able to mirror at the top of the pyramid. Check the castle.
Let's see if he tries to read the goal. He's going up here. He might as well try.
Yeah, at least attempt it.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, hype cave. Here we go. As most hype caves start, 3 bombs of disappointment with a heart piece. Another 3 bombs, $20, and 10 bumps. Man, what a disappointment of these big checks, where 5 or more chests in them. It's like just constant disappointment.
It's been nothing. Yeah.
I think we saw the library, but I don't know if there was anything on top of there from Jullo. Ooh, we do find our first entrance into Hyrule Castle. Yeah. I think there is the map and the key still live.
Yeah, I think you're right. If I remember, this sink was an item.
And we saw the back of Escape like right away too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the time we saw what was flooded there. It was just 3 bombs, but. And there's the map. Ugh.
And there's the map. So Jullo gonna make his way all the way to Zelda's cell. Before we see a mirror, and then probably checking to see the rest of those Hyrule Castle entrances.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But I think putting himself further and further behind Gamma has cleared out a lot of these Dark World entrances at this point.
Yeah, Gamma having that Moon Pearl just makes all of this just so much more efficient, which is just unfortunate for Jullo. We see the Laser Bridge. Interesting.
It's another nice find. He'll be able to get 5 chests here, 4 here, and then
That's
the
right.
Crystal Roller chest. And with I can't do these laser skips without boots.
There it is. Do you see it?
No, what was it?
Flippers. Boomerang chest.
The flippers? Oh,
yeah.
Wow. So in order to get your Moon Pearl, you had to get your mirror from Zora, to go through Spiral Cave, to get to the pyramid, to mirror to the top of Castle Tower, to get your flippers from Boomerang Chest.
Yes.
Nice. Well, hopefully hopefully Jullo does his vanilla ice palace and the fairy upgrade spot pretty soon. I guess he can't do ice because he doesn't have mids yet, but hopefully he heads over to that area. This is a nice find, actually.
Yeah.
Vanilla Turtle Rock.
Yeah,
so
so
be a couple of checks
checks.
he can mirror.
Yep. All right, so Gamma's got to avoid these bombers here.
Gamma,
oh man,
can he do anything now?
I don't know.
Can't, right?
I don't think so.
Where can he fake flipper?
Oh, he's gonna.
Okay.
He's gonna.
Nice.
Yeah, that works. He still has. Oh, I like this.
Ice. Wow. Okay. I was assuming he was gonna check the pod pyramid area, but I don't know what he's doing now. Clearing the screen of enemies, maybe.
Yeah, he was using the invincibility frames to make it through there. And if he remembers this right, if he's got everything connected right, he can check all of Dark Shopping Mall here, and then he can mirror, do Spiral, and that'll put him at the pyramid where he kind of wants to go. GT. Oh man, that's spicy.
Yeah, so he's just gonna check these other entrances real quick before going to right side.
Yeah, that makes sense because we found Marchhead. You know what he should do is just clear it. And we're already on butter.
GT
we're on butter already. If he does the right side of GT, if he does the right side of GT and finds the big key, I say just climb it.
Yeah, there's no reason not to, I don't think.
I mean, it could be a fast Ganon, but we're still looking for the boots and the hammer. He knows that the flip. Oh, half magic, Kimmy. And there's the big key. Oh boy.
Just grabbing a key and then he'll be heading right. Yeah, this is I think a pivotal point here, actually.
And
you got Jullo. He found the top of Death Mountain.
Yeah,
he's got a bunch more entrances he can check.
And that entrance that he could mirror to
a ton of time here in GT.
Yeah. I do like this. I do like doing right side first. Is he going to do Tower Room? He is. I can't blame him at this point. This is pretty classic. Like cross keys entrance. Strats.
Yeah, knowing you're going to do full right side, you just do tile room while you're here. Jullo taking a minute to think about what to do next. Did he forget he has flippers?
Yeah, maybe. Does have that mirror, so he could do some. He might do the. There's $50 there. He might be heading to Super Bunny Cave. I think that's what he's doing, and gonna do some of those mirror checks that you were talking about earlier, like the K45 stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and
And
they
this
have
is
the
again.
so they can do combos too.
That's right. What's unfortunate for Jullo, though, not having that Moon Pearl, it means he's going to have to double back to all this stuff.
Yeah, it certainly makes it tough. But we found a whole host of dungeons. So you might see Jullo actually jump into Swamp Palace at this point, even though it's
true.
only going to be one check.
Yeah, it's not as
you
as
might
much
start
of
to see some of that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not as much of an investment since you don't have to, reflood it every time.
Yeah, and it's in Kakariko, so.
But that's where the Moon Pearl is first. He needs to get that Moon Pearl.
And here we go with some bunny walking.
You think we find anything here?
In GT?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's got to be something here. He hasn't found anything yet other than that half magic, right?
Yeah, that's true. And chat bringing up a good point is he doesn't have the hook shot yet either. So if he climbs, it's 3 checks, not 4.
Oh, right. I'm assuming Gamma doesn't know how to do the Moldorm bounce.
I don't think he does.
He just learned diver down strats, right?
Bomber, yeah, driver down strats.
Right. Yeah. Sorry, I had to give him a hard time.
I mean, it is sad that it took him so long.
Yeah. Nothing in GT.
Yeah. I think it makes sense to leave here. He's not remembering his connector though to the pyramid, so he's gonna try to do it the hard way.
Well, this will be fun. What are the odds
it's
are
like you
of
want that
dying right here?
Pretty high. He does love himself some Ancilla, though. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, that's already the
Ancilla
third
fake
one we've
flipper
seen from him, if not 4.
Yeah, I think he'll do it just for fun. So here's something that that we weren't able to see from Jullo because he didn't have the Moon Pearl, is the catfish check. So Gamma gonna get his junk out of Paradox Cave here. So where is the hammer? I feel it's like our next big piece, right?
The hammer, or the what would the hook shot unlock? I guess just hook shot cave at this point. Yeah, probably.
Well, actually,
the hammer, to your point.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that I think about it, yeah.
Yeah, technically, hookshot doesn't do anything for us yet, other than those few checks. But with hammer, then you can at least start clearing dungeons.
That's true. Yeah. And there is the lamp for Gammachuu.
It's also possible boots would be next. I mean, there's a couple of checks that are locked by the boots that we haven't seen anybody exit from yet.
Right. Yeah, that's true. That unlocks, let's see, 4 different entrances as well as an item in desert, and we have seen the back of desert too. So, what dungeons haven't we seen? We haven't seen Eastern. Is that it?
Yes. We haven't seen Eastern, yep. Or the Turtle Rock Big Chest entrance.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
I don't remember saying that one either.
All right, Catfish. What have you got? An empty bottle.
And the other area we haven't seen yet is the Meyer area. So it's possible Flute could be next as well.
Yeah, but we need another pair of gloves too for that.
Yeah. Jullo doing his flipper check, so hopefully he gets his Moon Pearl now.
Yeah, this should be his
stop
Moon
over
Pearl
to
here.
Hobo first.
Yeah, it should be Moon Pearl really shortly, and he's going to be also not very happy about this. I mean, he's going to be happy to see the Moon Pearl, but realizing, ugh, why didn't I fake flipper it earlier?
Right. Yeah, because I could see Jullo being happy that it's been somewhat of a clown seat for him. You know, having to do all this weird routing just to get flippers.
Mm-hmm.
But having the Moon Pearl be that accessible, that doesn't feel good at all.
Yeah. He's basically last location in his Moon Pearl here. I don't think he has much more available. With Amir, you could do some funky stuff with Super Bunny. But we haven't seen him do that because he knows he needs to find that Moon Pearl. So, and he is about to
Gamma making his way over to Castle Tower. So
yeah,
he's going to get his flippers here pretty soon and be back in Logic finally.
Gamma hasn't found anything, but he also has checked off a lot of stuff that Jullo just is going to have to go back and do. It's not like he's going to skip out on Village of Outcasts and Skull Woods and all the checks that he wasn't able to do without that Moon Pearl. So Gamma might not have found anything, but he's so far ahead in checks at this point that it's going to take something pretty big for Jullo to catch up here.
Yeah, on his way over here, he did do a number of checks, but he didn't, you know, obviously he wasn't able to do the Thieves Town pull. He wasn't able to do the hammer. Well, I guess neither of them have hammer. They couldn't do that. But there were a couple of checks that Jullo couldn't do, but he did check off a few of them on his way. Jullo doing Dark Death Mountain. These will be some new checks that we haven't seen, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's one thing that Gamma hasn't done is any of the mountain.
Jullo hasn't done this yet.
Tablet have for us.
I thought we saw this already. Maybe not. Because I remember they exited from Hera at one point.
Yeah, that was I think the front of Desert.
Okay, so Jullo doing some new checks. So far, nothing.
I'm trying to think, what have we seen that missing? There's a C-shaped house just for $20. Where is the hammers and where is the hook shot? It's gonna be the top of GT. Watch both of them be at the top of GT in Helma Room.
Yeah, I'm looking. So I've got a tracker up with some. I've just been trying to track some of these entrances, and yeah, at this point, it feels like first chest is swamp, or where is Jullo going now? Yeah, because Gamma has done a
I
lot
think
of
he's
stuff in
going
the
to the
Dark
dark.
World.
Yeah,
And haven't been
Gamma's
able to
or
find it yet.
Jullo's going to the dark world from here.
Yeah, it's just like, where is he? What's on his checklist?
He's gonna go do all those checks that he skipped because he didn't have the moon pearl. He got Skullwoods.
Which
He
way
got
is he going? Is he going to? Yeah,
He's
because that way has swamp, which we haven't seen the first chest of.
disappointed that Jullo's now forgot his agreement and didn't talk to that NPC.
So if he wins by a couple seconds, it'll be void.
100%. Didn't talk to Saha either.
Oh no, this is not good. Yeah, he totally forgot. This is just making your blood boil, isn't it? Gamma's talked to every NPC, but Jullo's now skipping them.
Oh man.
Jullo's making up precious time.
All right, so this is going to give Gamma a bunch of checks, and I think he'll probably pick up his book. I think that's where, the book was over here on the mountain somewhere.
Yeah, it was up here somewhere.
So just retracing the steps at this point, we need to see for something new. Oh, completely forgot about this. Completely forgot. This is mystery.
One crystal entry.
Is this Eastern? Oh, it's just trash.
Oh, and Gamma making good on his bet. Talking to the NPC. So losing more precious seconds to Jullo.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Gamma never did those desert connectors, so
no, there. Yeah, he's catching up on stuff Jullo has done, and vice versa. So I was going to ask you, if you're in Gamma's.
Oh no, this is the worst one. This is the worst one, and Jullo did not do this.
So I was going to ask you to put yourself in Gamma's shoes at this point. So you got that moon pearl pretty early, but everything has kind of been coming up dry for probably the last 40 minutes for Gamma.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How would you feel if you're him at this point?
He's definitely feeling behind, especially with this desert or this Death Mountain stuff. Because he's had access to this for a long time with that desert connector. So I can't imagine that he's feeling pretty good.
Yeah, because we know how Jullo's feeling, and it's definitely not good.
Last location Moon Pearl never feels good, so.
No. I think this NPC talks longer than the one on the mountain.
That was a lot. So, big plans for Thanksgiving, Michael?
No, just gonna hang out with my parents. But yeah, nothing much. How about you?
Nope.
Nothing, right?
Nope, not at all. This year is awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait for it to be over. And you know what sucks for me is I'm in the Midwest, so it's starting to get cold, and not being able to go outside when it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
this is tough. Yeah, Gamma getting his book there. So nice and convenient. At least he'll be able to check the tablet while he's here.
You know what these guys deserve? They deserve a required double dip of the top of GT. That's what they deserve.
A hammer on top to find a hook shot
Yep.
somewhere else.
They
I
100%
like it.
deserve that.
Well, at this point, I think it's Jullo who deserves it, right? Because Gamma is actually fulfilling the requirements of talking to the NPCs.
Yeah, it's true.
Gamma running out of magic.
So Gamma's going to finish all this stuff and start to wonder, where is that hammer? Where is progression? Because he's going to last location, whatever his next progression is. And it's going to allow Jullo to, time to catch up a bit.
Yeah, for sure. You know, going through the mountain, that took a few minutes. Ice is going to take a couple minutes. You know, Jullo only has a couple of checks left here in the Dark World, that, at least on this side of the Dark World, that he hasn't done yet.
Mm-hmm.
So he's slowly making up some time. He just got that shovel and is not checking the dig spot. I don't think anything was there, if I remember correctly, but
Did we see it? I don't remember seeing it.
is
Oh,
he
he's
going back?
remembering now. Is he? Yeah, he's mirroring.
Yeah, because he just got it from Pod, so
We should shout out our tracker. We haven't done that all night. Big shout outs to Drossi for tracking for us today. This is so much to keep track of, and luckily we have him around. The seat is rude. There's no doubt about this. Like, the fact that it's not, that the keys aren't shuffled and we're still looking. I mean, how long have we been looking for progression? Right? Like, it's
for a while. We just
Yeah.
got flippers not that long ago. And we're only 2 crystals into a 7 crystal seed.
Yeah, that's bananas. Where is Eastern in all of this? Yeah, the last item is either on Cold Stare or it's in the H room of Ice Palace. We're not sure yet. So, keep me in chat. Let us know. We haven't seen the pod area yet. That's potential for some checks here.
You know, with all the fake flippering that Gamma was doing, I'm kind of surprised we didn't see it.
Yeah, I think he got those high roll connectors, and then just kind of he just went with it. So
Yeah.
Runners did a really nice job, both of them, with their bootsless laser skips.
Yeah, without the
Jullo not
without using
checking
that cape at all.
the Crystal room though. Yeah.
Yeah, I find that surprising. I mean, it's not that hard to get there. You only have to traverse the maze and then one room to get there, the other bridge. But maybe he's feeling behind a bit and he's trying to cut some corners at this point.
You know what I also like to see is the back of Old Man. That could be a connector into the mire area.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's something I almost always forget to do. Jullo going right side right away.
Is he gonna climb? This is what we need. If Hammer's up here and Jullo makes the call to climb.
This is Jullo. I wouldn't put it past him. I would actually kind of expect it. What he may check the other entrances first. Then if he doesn't find anything there, which he won't, you know, he may come back. Now, I don't think he knows how to Moldorm bounce because he can't even do hammer yump. So,
right. What? Did you say Jullo doesn't know how to hammer yump?
Yeah, I'll repeat it. Jullo does not know how to hammer yump.
No, that can't be true.
Oh, it's true. Shocking, isn't it? Oh, he forgot the key.
Shot. Yeah, he's gonna have to go steal the key from the pot there. There has to be something up here, right? Unless, you know what's funny is if Eastern is just say in the pot area and it has hookshot hammer, all of a sudden the runners are like in go mode. Oh man, they also deserve that. All right, Gamma, what are you doing? You don't do Aga. That's right.
Man, Gamma nopes out too. I mean, I talked about that first chest in Swamp a long time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, here we go. Old man check.
All right, something new after about 25, 30 minutes. Finally get something new.
Yeah, we've talked about how these runners are feeling. We've talked about Thanksgiving. Let's get something saucy.
Oh, it's not new. We
did see that before.
Oh, no. Rip us.
Well, then. Yeah, sorry, everybody. Your commentators aren't paying as great attention as they should.
So where's Gamma heading to now? I think he might be... This might be his access to the dark world. I think he might go through desert. Checked That's what I'm thinking. Oh, he hasn't?
Did he check Dark Death Mountain over here yet?
He did. He was over there. I'm pretty sure he was, at least.
Okay. This definitely goes to the dark world. I remember Jullo coming back in here as a bunny.
Okay, there we go.
Pod
so
area.
This is going to be the pod area. Yep. So finally, some new information.
Yeah, there's not a ton of entrances left that we haven't seen. This area, the bomb hole at the pyramid, and then Mire.
Of course, and then all the other spike cave. We haven't seen any of the bonk checks either because we don't have the boots. So those would be new.
I forgot about that. Yep.
All right, there's our.
It's also possible that.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's also possible that Jullo will follow Gamma here when he's done. Given that this isn't Dark Shopping Mall, he can. It's fairly easy to get here, I think.
Yeah, moment of truth. Is he going to climb? He's not climbing.
Well, he hasn't done these checks yet, so if he climbs, it would be after these two.
All right, there's the butter sword. There's his 3 bombs. Pod, what are you today?
A fairy. Just a fairy, let's say. Eastern. There you
French
go.
vanilla?
Yeah.
All right, fully clearable.
Yeah, Jullo making his way to that area. Probably going to do catfish first, but then
Yeah.
head down this way. Did either of them check waterfall?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That was like a bomb shop or something.
Can't remember. All right.
Like a potion or some sort of shop. We're going to find something here, Moogle.
Yeah, we have to.
I believe
Maybe it'll be some more hearts, because I don't think Gamma has enough.
That is true. Red mail, 16 hearts. We've got a compass. All right. I'm excited for something. If Eastern lets me down, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Eastern is a red crystal. So it's
Yeah,
possible
hammer
that
to
it has
get
nothing but progression.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll need hammer first.
I mean, we don't need to find any more entrances as far as dungeons go, since we've seen them all. I believe we've seen Meyer.
Yes, Myra was very early on. It was,
Yeah,
I
I
believe it was the chest game in Village of Outcasts.
Oh, okay.
But other than that, yeah, we have access to beat all the dungeons. We just don't have all the items yet.
Oh, there's our
Hook
hook shot. All right. So now that GT climb is a bit better.
Yeah, I would imagine
That's
we'll
right.
see Hookshot Cave first,
I believe,
which was fairly easy to get to, I think, in Kakariko.
Watch Hammer's still going to be here. It's gonna be Hammer go mode. And Jullo's actually not that far behind.
Yeah, they did a lot of retracing. You know, with Gamma making that Ice Palace dip, sinking some time there, and I had totally forgotten that he didn't do the mountain early on like Jullo did.
Well, there's Sick Kid.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Man, the hammer.
You gotta figure
Unbelievable.
Gamma will come down here, though.
I hope so. Oh my god, he might just take
another shot. That's huge. So at this point, we are boots.
Boots from Goma,
is that right?
Yeah. So they can fully clear Eastern. They can fully clear Pod. They can fully clear Swamp. They can fully clear Mire. We're literally just looking for the boots. Yep, just the boots for desert.
Yeah. Yeah, and you just listed a bunch of dungeons. I fully expect them to just
rush dungeons.
Screw looking for more entrances. Yeah.
Does Gamma walk out of here? That's the big question.
I feel like he's been pretty thorough with his entrance checks, and leaving that one, you isolate that at this point, and you're not coming back here for a long time. Well, I guess for him, he doesn't have the hammer, so it's not like he can do a ton of stuff with hookshot anyway. But
okay, he is walking.
Yeah, he's gonna check it. Now, if he found hammer in ice or in Eastern, if it was the other way around, I could see where he might not do something like this.
Yeah, but I mean, if he found hammer, he still needs to find Eastern, and you're right here next to Bod, so it makes sense. But
yeah, I'm trying to think of why he might skip it, but you know, with just the hook shot, I don't see why you would leave this.
Which dungeon do you do first? Swamp? You got your pick, right?
I probably well, that's a good question. I mean, they have Pod completely done except for Helma. Meyer is right there. I don't like doing Meyer, but I mean, if you go to Swamp this early, you're committing to doing left side, right?
Yeah.
What was here? I don't remember.
We're about to find out. Must be a dungeon. Oh, hookshot cave.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
All right. Is it the boots? So far, no. First shield, though.
That's
all right.
an hour and a half in. We've only seen one shield. And Gamma loves shield, so yes,
for sure.
we have.
Oh, this is gonna spit him out, right?
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 dungeons over here. Plus, he can do this check.
I don't know what I mean. I don't have all of the caves pulled up that it could have anything. Feels like we've seen most of them, though, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. You know, maybe a couple of those Death Mountain ones where you'd need the lamp, but yeah, to your point, I feel like we've seen most of the caves.
Oh, and Tam actually brings up a good point. We have the well now open to us with the hammer. We might see Jula do that. No, he's going to
was that in the vanilla magic bat spot?
No, it was it's the
the
magic bat. Yep. The one drop down that requires the hammer.
Well, he'll probably go there right after this.
Yeah, that's true. Man, Julo is not that far behind. If he finds boots first, like it's his race to win.
And here's Meyer. Chat bringing up a good point. Julo did skip those NPCs, so
that is true.
We'll have to see what the margin is.
You're gonna be in Meyer watch. Locked behind the hook shot. Oh, the Titans mitts.
Mitts.
Okay. Just more things to check. Honestly, it's not a lot, but
chain though, right?
It's true. It's true.
So those are useless. And Julo finding a mushroom in the spike chest of Meyer. And Gamma opting to do Swamp before Meyer.
Yeah, and even before the well.
Yeah. Is it possible he forgot about the well?
It's possible.
And I guess with that mirror, technically, he could have done that a long time ago.
Yeah. It's a really easy one to forget.
Yeah.
So it's a race to the boots. Who's going to
Jullo
find the
finding his
boots?
big keys. Yeah.
I
Yeah, he
do
just needs to.
love.
Jullo needs one more item here, and then he can head straight to Vidi. So if he finds it quickly, and then Gamma sinks a whole bunch of time into Swamp,
Yeah.
it could just be more time that Jullo gains. Assuming boots are here.
We were so dead for so long, just checking, the other one checking spots the other one had already
Right.
checked.
Yeah.
And now we actually have information on 2 different screens. I don't know if my brain can handle it.
Well, now would be a great time to talk about boots being an upper GT, right?
That's right. Yeah, I mean, boots can be in a lot of places. They do not have to be in any of these dungeons.
Yeah, so if you're Gamma, are you doing left side?
There was a compass there in the first chest. Gamma says no.
I mean, he's got a lot of stuff open to him, so I think I tend to agree with this call.
It's a very Team Kappa move there.
So no Smith chain, no left side swamp.
Yeah.
What other rules do you guys live by?
Just there it is. We live by
That's
find
go
the
mode.
items for your opponent.
Where's that 4-leaf clover? You've been just stroking it
Right.
for an hour 40
entire time.
You know, this yeah.
This entire.
I need the luck. I need the Team Kappa luck to rub off.
I mean, it does better. It's better to be lucky than good 100% of the time.
know.
So
Yeah. So
so
if Jullo goes straight to Swamp, though, you know, he's
Yeah,
still
and-
not that far behind.
I mean, yeah, he's behind, but he's gonna have to make up some time somewhere. I'm not sure where that's gonna be. It's funny to think though, they had access to that pod eastern area for so long, and just made it the last checks that both of them did. I mean, the routing made sense, but
Yeah, if not for that Moon Pearl being flipper lock, like they had access to everything except for those flippers that were a
Right.
little bit harder to get.
So the only question now that remains is it fast Ganon or is it a defeat Ganon? I think the desert entrance is here as well. So this is actually going to be pretty quick for Ganon.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he's not going to have to fish very long for the big key here. I think it was in the lobby chest. So he'll get it pretty quickly.
Oh, right. We still need the desert big, which is somewhere inconvenient. Trying to think the fastest way to desert without having a tracker in front of me is tough. I'm trying to think of the desert entrances. There was one on Bumper Cave. There's one in Hera. So
Probably
the Hera
Hera,
one's
right?
probably
Because
the fastest. Yeah.
yeah, the old man is up there, so it shouldn't take that long to get there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think that's probably the quickest one. Or you could do Mimic Cave, which was in CAC, and then Mir. That might even be faster. I'm not sure. What a seed, Moogle. What a seed. Only made worse by our runners. The seed actually wasn't that bad. It's mostly the runners.
Yeah, with all the clowning
Mhm.
and then just the total, neglect of the pod area.
I'm gonna have to do this interview because I don't know if I can talk to these guys again.
And Jula remembering to do the well. I'm not going to find anything important.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, we found everything that we need at least. So Ice Palace, totally not required. Any of the GT stuff was not required. We still might have to climb it, but nothing in GT was required. Julo, I believe, will be doing pod next, or swamp. I can't remember.
Yeah, this
Finish
should
up
be pod
pod,
here.
and then swamp was right by. So, what's going through Gamma's mind right now? What do you think? Does he feel behind?
Oh yeah,
And that's a really late.
checking race time every 5 seconds. Given when he found that hammer and hook shot. Because I don't know what I would have done in this instance, but if I'm at the pyramid and I have access to the pod area, it's possible that I walk over there as a bunny to check a couple things.
Yeah, maybe.
Now I don't know, especially with that moon pearl, but hard to say. But yeah, I think Gamma probably feels behind. $145 in a cross entrance, dot key sanity.
Yep.
I mean, it's not. It's the cross keys for Gamma takes what, 2 and change. So yeah, he can't be
more of it. He's more of a 245, 250.
Oh,
cross
okay.
keys run.
Sorry, I must be thinking of Julloninja.
I think the average is around 3 hours. And look at this. This was actually a pretty convenient. Didn't have to do any shenanigans. Just dash up to a dark lumberjack and get ESO.
Yeah, this was the one desert entrance I didn't mark. So
dang it! Move.
And now he can. I know, right? Now, shouldn't he just save and quit here? Because desert's in Kakariko. See, now he's just wasting precious time.
Probably. Yeah. I mean, time is all relative to these guys talking to NPCs this entire time, so who knows?
Right. Yeah.
It's quite the dashes there.
Yeah. And Ganon's over here as well, so.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
In Lost Woods. See, the agreement should have been that they need to get to 20 hearts.
Yeah. I literally would have kicked him out of the team if they made that any sort of agreement.
Who knows? We might still see it.
Yeah, I mean, we're not done, that's for sure.
So we'll know here in about a minute whether or not GT is required.
What do you think, chat? Fast Ganon, defeat Ganon. Get it in chat before we get there. I mean, I just want it to be fast because I want this to be over with. Honestly. A lot of defeats in there.
The public just likes to mess with you, Fear, I think.
For sure. I 100%.
Let's torture Fear as much as possible.
It's totally going to be defeat. I can tell. I can tell.
A moment of truth. It is not.
Oh, all right. Sorry, chat.
So I guess the big question is, does Gamma have enough equipment to beat Ganon?
Let's see. Red mail. I think he's okay with red mail. 16 hearts. It's gonna be close. Silvers.
I know Gamma is good, but
it's a good thing he has silvers.
Yeah,
I don't know if he. Yeah. If he didn't have silvers, maybe.
Yeah, chat. 14 arrows might be a little short. That's true. Gamma has bad aim.
That's true.
So.
Jullo actually doing left side swamp first. That's unfortunate.
He realized there were a couple NPCs he didn't talk to, so he had to.
All right, that's it for Gammachuu and Team Kappa in this season of the league, since he will be revoked from the team after this race. And he finishes with a time of, let me see here, 150.04 for first place. GG's to Gammachuu. See if we can chat with him for a bit.
All right, so Fear, I'm going to step aside and let you run the interview.
All right.
Because I'm sure you have some things to ask him about.
Oh, yeah, you could say that. You hear a lot about team meetings in races, but this might be the first public one we have.
All right. Jullo about to get his boots. And he's officially in go mode. But for Jullo, though, all he's got left is desert, since he's already cleared mire and pods, so shouldn't be too much longer for him.
Yeah, he just has desert right after this, so. All right, Gamma will be joining us. I think he's a little afraid, though. Yeah, it's really impressive how close this actually is, with the fact that Gamma got both the Moon Pearl and the Mirror that much earlier than he did.
Yeah, I think with Jullo, when he went over to the dark shopping mall area, he made a beeline for the pod area, whereas, Gamma went there relatively early by fake flippering and, ended up doing a lot of other stuff before making it over to pod, obviously.
Mm-hmm. It's just insane how afraid Gamma is to come in here.
I know you're listening. I've been here. Fear's not that bad.
All right, so just the desert clear for Jullo here. Overall, like for an entrance seed, you know, again, not too bad, right? Like, well.
No. Shouldn't you start the conversation with a GG's? Good job.
No,
Pat on the back.
No, definitely not. How have you enjoyed the league?
It's been awesome.
Has it been a good time? Has it been a good time in the league for you?
Fear, I don't know where you're going with this. I just got here. I expected a GG's. How do you feel winning this race?
Has it been a good time for you in the league this season?
Of course. I mean, anybody who's in the league should be happy, right? It's all about fun.
What was that?
That Jullo didn't.
Really?
Oh, first of all, what's with the laps around the around the bird? Explain that one.
The clowning was fun.
I don't know. Just felt like it was the right thing to do when I was right there with the guard chasing me. You want to get away from the guard when one's chasing you, right?
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I got scared, so I just had to run away.
So Jullo he stopped talking to NPCs after a while. So there is that. You might want to take that up with him there.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he skipped a bunch. He didn't talk. The big one was he didn't talk to the ball up on Dark Death Mountain.
If you did, and that's fine. We don't have any kind of agreement if that's what you're kind of alluding to.
Just get out of here. Get out of here. All right. So, well, let me ask you this: when you found that moon pearl in the mirror, how good were you feeling?
Oh, I felt amazing because I felt, that's a pretty nice spot. No, not nice. That's a pretty gross spot for a moon pearl. But at the same time, I also didn't feel too good because the bow felt pretty free. So I figured maybe Joel was probably going to do the same, splash delete, do all the water checks along the way. So I don't know. I didn't feel too good because I don't know. The late hammer, that felt terrible.
Yeah, that's going to be my next question. Is the hammer was available for ever, and you both pretty much last location, the hammer and the hookshot. Did climbing GT ever pop in your mind?
Not at the first dip because I was still out of logic, I believe. I think I fake flippered my way to GT area. And
yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yeah, the Big Key Bean and Hope room made me think, oh my gosh, is something silly as Hammer going to be in the mini Helma room or something? But I just decided to hold off on it because, again, I was out of logic and I don't really like going up there without the hook shot.
Yeah. All right, so let's get some GGs in chat for Julloninja as he gets ready to cross the bridge. I'll get you a time for him and we'll see if he wants to chat about this. Let's see, his time was 157.18. See if we can get an invite out to him. Yeah, like the big difference in the seed, and I'm not sure if you talked to Jullo or not, was you getting those two items, and then you two routing the pod area last. He was able to make up some time on you.
Yeah, I did chat with him for a bit. Apparently he got a late moon pearl too. I want to say it was last location. It was basically the last location for him.
Yeah, he didn't get it until after he got his flippers.
Yeah, so he got the mirror. He did water checks. Did he have a bow when he did the water checks?
He did, but he didn't. And so He went to he did the one south of Link's house over to the potion fair or the potion shop, and then walked over to
Okay.
Swarther.
Yeah. I mean, I felt pretty good. With that early moon pro, I was able to route everything pretty efficiently when I went to Dark World. From all the way from, what was it, Super Bunny Cave? Not Super Bunny, Bumper Cave, kind of a full loop. And that just felt terrible because I got almost nothing out of that. All that was trash. Everything was apparently in Hyrule Castle for flippers and Sick Kid over in Flute 5 spot.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, and I just felt terrible. And I almost left Sick Kid alone too because I thought, okay, hookshot. I should just mirror do hookshot cave and go maybe the aggressive G2 play, but it's terrible having to walk all the way back around again.
Yeah, we were wondering if you were going to leave right after Eastern as well. We are now joined by the other clown of this race, Julloninja. GG's to you.
GG, Jullo.
Gamma, can you turn off your seed reader, please?
Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Fury was telling me you missed out on a lot of NPCs. What happened?
I missed 3. You told me you missed more than I did.
No, did I? No.
No, Jullo, you definitely skipped more than Gamma did.
I missed the dude at the other end of race. I missed Dark.
Oh, Gamma didn't do that one either. You didn't talk to the ball.
Dark.
Yeah, that's the Dark Death Mountain dude.
Oh, okay.
3.
You didn't talk to Saha?
I did.
You did,
Yeah,
Gamma.
Gamma did.
Yeah,
Jullo
but
did not.
I also, well, we both ethered, but Gamma ethered because he's scared. I ethered because I forgot an NPC.
I mean, I don't have any more
Yeah,
questions.
we both caught on pretty early to the NPCs, and then I saw Gamma do a couple of laps in Kakariko. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, don't you see the guard chasing me? It's like, oh gosh, get away from me.
Needed to be red guards.
Yeah.
So which team are you going to be playing for the rest of the season, Gamma? Are you going to be able to get recruited?
Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Don't give me that.
Let's make a clown team, Gamma.
I approve of that.
All right, so Gamma, how you feeling about things? Yeah, how you feeling about things? 18 points now.
I feel pretty good. Much better now because, last week I wasn't feeling too hot. Kind of felt like it's probably going to be hard to get, top 2 that move on from each division, is it?
Top 3.
Top 3, okay. Yeah, and now it feels more within reach, so I'm feeling a bit more confident going into next week now. I felt like we definitely need these wins this week.
Jullo, I mean, thoughts about the seed?
I mean, it's just chalked up to Team Kappa luck. Fear rolled the seed. I've already told them both that they should have been banned from rolling seeds, so I got nothing else. But nah, that moon pearl, like, if it was anywhere else, I probably could have rolled Gamma.
That was like your last location,
Yeah,
right?
you got it.
Yep, that was hard last location.
Yeah. You probably got it a good.
Even after that,
minutes after.
Yeah, and even after that, you're able to make up some time, and it came down to the boots hunt. So,
Yeah.
You went to Mire first, and Gamma went to Swamp first. So,
I thought about Swamp first. I'm like, maybe not. But yeah, if it came down to that, that's fine then. I mean, I can't complain about, sort of 3 dungeons being open for clearing and choosing the wrong one.
Yeah.
Did you do Ice Palace, Jullo?
Yes, I did it without the hammer.
Yeah, you both.
Yeah, he did it early on.
I mean, you guys both last location in the pod area, so you both, did all of that stuff really late.
Well, we had no flute, and I didn't
The kicker, the kicker was where Hyrule Castle was, because the Hyrule Castle connectors took you away from the pod area.
Yeah. Oh well. The only time I went in there, I didn't have movement pearl, so it didn't matter so much to me.
I mean, you still could have got the hammer from the NPC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could have even gotten it as a bunny form, couldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's like 4 items you can get in bunny form. Maybe
Yeah,
5.
but I mean, who really wants to do any bunny walking? It's just
I bunny walked the entire friggin' globe except pod area because I couldn't.
the one that
bunny walk
mattered.
there.
Yeah.
Well, I could have, but Paradox, Spiral was all the way in nowhere. Didn't want to go through there a 3rd time.
All right. Well, GG's to both of you. Never commentating one of you guys' races again. So next week we've got 80 keys. Jullo, are you going to be running next week?
No idea. If
Okay.
I am, I am, but I don't know.
All right. And Gamma, you'll be running 80 keys, right? Your favorite mode?
What was that?
You'll be running 80 keys, right?
Oh
He's
yeah.
already thinking
Yep.
about it.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I guess I do. Right. Probably. Nah. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. That's my favorite mode. So definitely looking forward to that.
I think a fair punishment fear would be to take his favorite mode away from him.
No, don't do
that's
such a
actually
thing.
Moogle.
I'll
that
move
is a
over to
great
Jolo's
idea.
team.
There
I'll
we go.
move over to Jolo's
That is
team.
a great idea.
Sorry,
All right.
Gamma.
So, yeah, we're gonna call it a night here. We've got 3 matches tomorrow. U.S. Thanksgiving is tomorrow, so there is still going to be some rando action. We've got Did You Check Your Boots versus Shack Tools Dig Game, Morph Jig versus Asder, playing some mystery on SpeedGaming 3 at 4:10 Eastern, 5:30. We've got Scary Olive versus Ravis. That's 2 Pearl, 2 Furious versus Team Hime on SpeedGaming 2. And then to end the night, 8:10 Eastern, we got Met 7898 versus Frostbite 3030, Waffle House Drive-Thru versus Fender on Drifters. That's actually going to be, I got to keep my eye on that one, especially being in that division. But that's a 1-loss team versus an undefeated team, playing some mystery. So don't want to miss any of those matches. And then we've got the rest of the week fill up for this silly mode. Moogle, thanks for doing comms with me, bud. It's always fun.
Thank you. This was great.
Big shout outs to our tracker, Drossi, for the day. Appreciate sticking in there and clicking those buttons for us. Big shout outs to Speed Gaming and all the Speed Gaming channels. Make sure you give those a follow, as well as the league channels for the open modes. I suppose you could follow these runners if you like clowns. Links are in the chat. I think that's it, unless anyone else has got anything.
Just thank you guys for commentating. Thanks for tracking Drossi. Thanks for restreaming. And yeah, GG's again to Jolo. And yeah.
Ditto. Same as what Gamma said. GG's. Thanks for all the various things. We need a bigger clown show next time, Gamma, though.
Just this next time you two face off, I'm gonna mark it no restream. All right, that's gonna do it for us here. Everyone have a great night. We'll see you on the next one.